I kind of like told him like, oh, I'm actually not interested, but I'm okay to be friends on tech. We went on like a meetup, right? He said that it would just be him and his friends. Then I found out it was a triple date. Suddenly like touch a bit. Then I asked him like, what are you doing? Then he said, oh, I just want to hold you. Which one you hold?
In that time, I dated like a bunch of really like different spectrum. There was a girl from JB.
Wow, you're one of those.
I committed my life to going to JB. It was up though. I was rejected by one girl, like 14 to like 20. 14 to 19. Yeah.
Wow, that's damn long eh.
You know, on one hand it's perseverance, you know, it shows that you persevere. On another is called harassment.
Yeah.
You are my fire.
The one desire.
Believe when I say
I want it that way. Tell me why
ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why
Ain't nothing but a mistake.
Now number 5.
I never wanna hear you say that I want it that way. Welcome back to the Liquor Car Show, the world's number podcast filmed in an actual bar. And wow,
harmony was so bad.
Chills, guys. Literal chills.
Love
Literal chills. Thank you guys so much. Just,
So you guys know Backstreet Boys, but you don't know Simple Plan.
I think they know the reference from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, honestly. That was probably what the reference is. Do you know Backstreet Boys?
Yeah.
NSYNC?
Yeah.
Who?
Bye, bye, bye.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
He heaved us up randomly.
No, because I'm not Jovan where I walked off. He's very much about his own music all. Just to introduce everyone over here today, my name is Clement, host of the show. Next to me is Miss Raine Cole. Say hi.
Hi, I'm Raine.
And opposite us, we have the one, the only Mr. Jovan Lee, who is taking a sip. That's
Hi.
why I brought it to him. Yeah, just don't worry. Everyone just wait for you to
He's chugging it.
wait for you to just have a sip first.
Let's go.
Yeah, next to him we have the lovely Charlene. Say hi.
Hi, I'm Charlene.
Now, today we're going to be talking about, drum roll please. I can't. Someone's offbeat.
Walao.
That was a bit much, bro. Right, there's just no need for that, bro. But you know, I appreciate the enthusiasm. Today we're going to be talking about dating. Now, I think it's going to be very interesting because this is completely unintentional, by the way. But on one side of the table, right, we have two single people. On the other side, right, we have two supposedly happily attached people. So it's going to be a
You didn't need to do them like that.
What?
Don't need to do them like that.
What?
They're just
Supposedly
jealous.
happy.
Just let them be.
In the previous episode, they were like flexing on us all. It's like,
Haters gonna hate.
you know what? Like, it's fair game. It's fair game. So now, what do you think is the dating scene now compared to when you were, let's say, in secondary school? Like, let's talk about then and now. Let's hear it from the happily attached people. Go ahead.
Do you remember like let's say your first crush, maybe primary school or secondary school?
Yeah,
like they text you, you know, your heart beats so fast, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Then when you
that
text
kind
back,
of
you like
feeling
throw your
is just so Oh my goodness.
That's just
That
true.
kind of feeling is like different.
feminine
Now when
doing
my
that.
boyfriend texts me, I'm like, oh, okay.
Wait, now?
Damn.
Yeah, like you don't ever like, oh, I like you. Then you you don't do that, right? Like maybe you just say like, oh, I'm kind of interested in you. Then you wait for their reply. But in primary school, it's like you can get stroke from there. You know, boom, 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 very fast.
Wait, primary school you were texting?
Yeah, were you not?
Damn.
Nope.
Were you?
Okay, maybe secondary
writing-
school.
Secondary school
Writing
lah.
letters.
Texting.
I was writing letters in secondary school.
Dude, this guy.
The pigeon sends it. Yeah.
Dude, we get it, bro. We get it, bro. Bro, I swear to God, I know you're attached and everything, right? But all the girls were like, oh, the Jovan guy not bad. Like,
The owl delivers the letters for me. Yeah.
hours.
Yeah, the owl.
Yeah, I prefer pigeons lah. Huh? Less bullshit.
Harry
Well,
Potter.
the thing is about right. Let's hear it from another attached person. What do you think back then? Now you're talking about letters, right? Letters. How long before it became texting became a thing? Because I think texting is such a big part about dating right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No.
did you experience that change? Or because I know you're attached for quite a while back, like since school, I think, right?
Yeah, since I got out of NS pretty much. Yeah.
Ah.
But I mean, no, like, when in secondary school, like, yeah, it was a lot of texting still. I mean, of course, you know, you write your letters, big letters one. But I think in life, I've only, like, ever loved two people. One was, like, this crush I had, I guess, in secondary school for like 5 years. So I, you know, like, when I like someone, I really commit to it, to that person. And, like, I try to distract myself from with other people, but, like, no matter what, like, it always usually comes back to one person. So I mean, of course now.
Simp.
Straight up, man. You know, like, straight up, I was a huge.
I try not to
huge
blink
simp.
around her because I just want to look into her eyes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, bro. Okay, bro.
Yeah, man, it was tough, man. I think most of my childhood, like, or rather like my teenage life, I spent like being in love with someone that you know, it's like basically unrequited love, like you know. So it was that was the biggest
This sounds
hurdle
damn
like
fake,
in my
dude.
school.
What?
This sounds damn fake, dude.
What thing?
Yeah, it's
Oh
for the
man.
cameras.
Like, oh, nice to be you.
What? Nice to be you to be what? Constantly rejected by girls. Were you rejected a lot by girls back in the day because it was unrequited?
I was rejected by one girl a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot. So
Then you
try
still
and try
carry
and
on.
try.
Yeah. And, like,
Right.
we were really good friends, like, all the way, like, you know, like, but that, like, it was just like,
Wow, that's
Right.
touchy.
Yeah, that was
You know, on one hand,
toughest
it's
one.
perseverance. You know, it shows that you persevere. On another, it's called harassment.
Yeah.
So
I think it was borderline, like,
borderline harassment,
man.
lah. According to who you ask, lah.
How do you do it? Why you nervous? You're like that. It's damn cute.
it's a touchy topic, man. Until now, I still like think back about
Are
that
you still in
time.
touch with this particular
Tough,
person?
Very hard to
No,
deal.
but we recently met at a friend's wedding, and it was it was tough. It was weird. It was
Right.
weird and tough.
Course.
Yeah, and you know, we had a couple of drinks together. and all.
What
Like, with
age
your
was
friends.
this when you were not harassing this woman?
My goodness.
Not harassing.
Yeah, what age was this when you were?
No, not
Were you
harassing.
trying
yeah,
to chill this girl,
It was
lah?
like 15 till like 14 till 20. Pretty much. 14 to 19.
20?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I met my
long, eh?
current girlfriend at 20. So like it was like this whole period that was
6
like really, really
years.
weird. Like yeah,
It's
pretty
fucking long.
6 years, bro.
yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Wait, I have a question. I don't mean to be insensitive, but like, how did y'all stay friends through all that? Because it's really difficult to balance, you know,
I think
from a girl standpoint
I
also.
understand. Yeah,
Right,
like
it's quite obvious at a certain point. Like, I think this fellow like me.
Yeah, like
no, it was definitely
Like-
obvious to her.
yeah.
for
So
sure.
it was like so clear, right? Then isn't it a bit difficult to be like, okay, wait, maybe we should like draw some boundaries or something for 5 years, because it's pretty long period.
Yeah, like she was first and foremost my friend. Like we were in the same CCA together, same school. She was like
That's
the register
difficult.
number that was ahead of me.
Oh.
So we
that's so
sat
difficult,
every
yeah.
fucking
Stories,
assembly, like we sat in
Like a
front of each
failed
other.
love story, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So like I mean like I think the thing was that she wanted to stay friends. So I think the whole time we did
fuck
stay
that.
friends and like, you know. So like yeah, pretty much like we were friends, and like every few months or so, like, you know, I will get saying this at 14, I'll get drunk or something, I'll text her. You know, that kind of thing. Like, yeah, or like you know, that kind of
This is
thing.
why you okay? Sorry that.
And we dated a little bit like when I was like 22 or 23. Like my current girlfriend and I, like, we split up for a while, like for 6 months or so, I think. And then
Then
like
you go and date that girl.
yeah.
Oh my
Same,
god.
same reaction.
Yeah.
Didn't know
Oh
this.
my god.
Yeah. And then things didn't work out, and then I got back together with my current girlfriend.
Yo, this is.
But yeah, it was like it's a messy thing, but like that's pretty much the story of my life.
Oh, I'm sure there's a happy ending lah, which is like now she's you met her at a wedding and it was weird. So that's the happy ending to the story. But I just want to say something, right? Don't be friends. Don't be friends with a chick that you tried to get with and then didn't get. Don't be friends. I don't think
I
that-
agree.
Do you think that will work, ladies?
I think it's super hard. No.
I think
Like
cannot.
just don't.
Yeah.
But they are at the age whereby 15 to 20 leh. Maybe if you're older, you can be civil, then you're just...
No, but at the
Okay
same
lah.
time, why? For me, I've
the
gotten
pressure.
chicks ask me like, oh, you know, it's like stay friends and everything. But I'm like, what? Like,
I mean, when
don't
you're
need any more
15, you
friends.
don't really know much. What?
Right.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like stupid kid. I was
Right.
on
Stupid
stage.
boy. Stupid.
Don't know
stupid
why
boy.
I was so obsessed with this girl.
Obsessed. Again, not harassment. Huh? Just putting that out there. Not harassment.
It
huh?
depends on how attractive I am to her.
Right. Yeah. If you were handsome, I tell you, that one not.
So
really
I still think about that from time to time. Like,
Oh my god.
you know, like, was I? Yeah, but yeah. Yeah.
So I think dating now it's a bit different. So let's hear it from the ladies, right? You guys said that you have some horror stories about dating when you were in that game, because I think right now there is a lot more of a game aspect in that. And I actually got this from your podcast I was listening to. Yeah, if you know, you know. Available on Overthink, YouTube and Spotify. I expect the same, by the way, when the next time you guys film, you have to shout us out in the same way, links and everything. Yeah, it's a bit of a game, right? Because it's like, you know, you cannot reply back too quickly, or you must reply back like a certain
I
amount
don't do
number.
that, yeah. I don't know why people do that. Like, if I see the message, I just like, why you wait so long? For what?
I mean, I've been told like if I reply too quick, I become like too available, you know, and it's like, yeah, the girls get turned
Heard
off
of
by
that
that.
before, but
I think it depends. Okay, it depends on the girl, I feel. Right? Like, if there's a mutual interest, or if I feel like there's a mutual interest, I personally, if I like the person, I won't go and play the game.
yeah,
I'm not gonna play like some stupid game.
it's always your friend that will tell you, no, don't reply so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if I like the person, then just reply. There's nothing to hide.
I
There's
usually
nothing to
just
like,
reply very quickly, like just reply if I'm free. If not, like, how would you build that bond? Like, that's what I'm looking for. I don't want you to like feel like I'm unavailable. If not, later when we actually get together, you will not really appreciate me. What if I make myself available and I let you know that I'm available? Then that's the kind of people that I want to attract, lah.
Okay, so you said that if there is a mutual interest, how do you have a mutual interest if at that stage already?
Solid banter.
Solid banter.
It's all about banter, lah.
y'all
Come
can
on.
like, yeah, if you can keep up
Yeah.
a conversation, like if the person's interesting to you, and it's not just like they're dry.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You know, one thing I learned in my 20s is actually like sometimes okay.
I pride myself as quite an interesting person. You know, I could listen to myself talk all the time. But the truth is, right?
What? Oh, three of us like, wow, this guy.
The truth is, right?
It takes two hands to clap. Like sometimes when I feel like it's getting dry, I just give up. Like, I think there's no point forcing it.
If she's not trying, then why you put in so much effort?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
an improv guy. I need something to bounce back on. Also, not physically. But also, I think back to that, right? Being in this like whole dating scene, right? Do you think it's more difficult now with like dating apps, with like Instagram, and being it's so easy to stop talking to someone. Imagine if someone like as opposed to, you know, last time in school, you know, like
Oh my God,
then
damn
like you had like a
awkward.
crush or something. Then like if something goes wrong, it's like, oh fuck, the fella is literally still like
Not just
there
that,
next to
the whole
me,
school
index
know,
number
you know.
1 after me, you know.
The whole school will know your drama, and then
Yeah,
like
yeah.
your whole class will be like, hey, why they not talking? What happened?
Or like y'all walk next to each other, then the whole class would like,
Awkward.
ooh, or shit like that.
Shit.
You're from an all-girls school, right? So
Yeah.
it's not a thing for you,
Not,
like, huh?
not, yeah, not
look
very
at the
available.
handsome teacher.
Right, so you guys just had
Hey,
wait,
got
what she say?
her handsome teacher. Like, if you're in girls' school, that's the only thing you can look at. What?
Was that a thing? Handsome teachers in girls' schools?
I think, I mean, I wasn't very, our teachers like, okay lah. You know, so, like, not much
there's
lah.
not that one teacher that like
some
is yeah,
70-year-old teacher.
No lah.
No lah,
No.
don't.
Right, back to that. Like with dating apps and everything like that, do you think it's harder to actually find like an actual life partner, right? Because I think for most of the people, that's what you would actually want to find. Like what apparently these two have. You know, apparently.
Actually very interesting, because just now we were like making like conversation, right? Then they said that both their partners came from dating apps.
Yeah.
And I was like, does it actually work?
Depends nah.
Yeah.
How did it start? Like, would you like to share the story of how it started? Because my experience
with dating apps are not very good, as you can tell. But like, how did that? How come got happy ending one like in your dating app? Very curious now.
I don't know.
What am I
I
doing
just
wrong?
give my all. Like, at first I will try. Hey, shut up lah. I just gave my all. Like all my attention to a few people. Yeah.
All your
so
attention
you pick
to a few
and
people.
choose. Like for me, I don't have time to. I'm not schooling at that point of time, so like I don't have time to go out and like mingle. And the only time I go out is like what, clubbing, or like working. So I don't want to necessarily eat where I shit what, and I don't want to mix around with like people who, not saying that it's bad, but I don't want to meet someone in the club. Like that's not what I want. So dating app law. Then after that, I met my boyfriend and a few other guys. So I gave everybody like my all. So I show them, then see which one click the most and see what kind of character I like. If it vibes, then it vibes lah.
Did you have any like negative experience with that technique?
Yes. So like sometimes I would, I mean not sometimes, all of the times I would like banter with everyone. So some people, they banter really well online, but then when you meet them in real life, it's like a totally
Super
different
quiet,
thing.
is it?
Yeah, not just that. Being quiet is fine. Maybe you need to warm up. But like maybe if I banter with you the whole entire chat, then you meet me, you think I'm dating you already. There is this misconception.
Wait, what do you mean?
I swear, like let's say I talk to you for like 2 weeks online. Then after that, there's nothing going on. It's just that you know that we are the only ones talking to each other every time. Like morning, I'll text you, hey, hello, that kind of thing. Not the good morning yet, but like.
Is that a thing? Like
Yeah,
the
it's
good
a
morning?
thing.
Good morning, good night.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah,
it's a
Like
thing,
if a guy is interested
Kind of.
in you,
Yeah.
I think.
Huh?
Yeah. Do you not do
Always
that?
Good morning, good night.
Huh?
Do you do that?
No.
That's why lah.
Savage.
I'm learning now. I'm learning now.
Bro, always good morning, good night.
I do if it's
morning,
convenient
good night.
lah. I don't need like, I got other shit to do in the morning, right?
I
Reply to
mean,
emails.
It
and
just
shit.
shows that she's the first person you think about, right? Or like,
How she know what time I wake up, sir?
then you tell her what time you wake up lah.
Right,
Good
morning
Good
lah.
morning.
Wait, so that's a thing. That's a thing.
I actually didn't know that.
Absolutely.
Like you have to
it's
like
the
progress to that.
Like, it's like, okay lah, you know what? This guy, he very nice, but I think I don't want call him. I don't tell him good morning first lah. I think wait a while first. Wait.
Wait.
You subconsciously have that in your.
I'll wait for marriage, then I tell him good morning.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't know it was a thing. I genuinely just didn't know it was.
I mean,
a
I
thing.
knew that good morning and good night text were a thing, but I didn't know it was a thing in dating. Like I didn't know it was like a progression kind of thing.
It's not like you purposely do it. It's like at the back of your mind, or like you see TikTok, then you say like, oh, they already say good morning, good night already. You know?
But then the conversation, like what if like it never end the previous day? Then it just continue.
Yeah. That's usually.
Maybe that's why we single, dude.
I cannot I mean, it's
Like
like,
when you're about
Wait,
to
so
sleep.
you don't okay, so let's say if the fella
Like there was a conversation, then you fell asleep, right? You fell asleep.
You don't
then the
fall
next
asleep
morning,
without
do you
texting.
not?
say, oh, sorry,
What?
good morning.
Huh?
Like
Yeah.
I told.
Yeah.
then you reply to the previous text.
No, I mean like it's either you say, oh, I'm
Drink
heading to bed. I'm
No,
heading.
not just me. Oh.
I'm heading to bed.
Yeah.
Like you chat tomorrow morning lah. Talk to you tomorrow morning.
Oh.
Like good night. Love you.
Hey, too fast, huh?
brother, 6 years, 6 years already, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seven,
Well, I didn't know that was a thing, like because
Oh my
for me
goodness.
it's wow, who has that kind of time? But I am getting while I'm
What do you
single
mean?
now.
Who
lah.
has that kind of time?
Huh?
It's just good morning, what?
Hey,
Very
my
fast,
hobby
what?
is closing my eyes.
Oh
so
my
like I don't have
goodness.
time to do all this. But that's on me. That's on me. And I wanna transition to another thing, which was like now in the dating game, right? What are some things that now let's hear from the ladies first. Actually no, let's hear from Jovan first, right? From your own experience, your own very niche experience, what are some of the things that were like things that girls would do that would piss you off or like turn you off like immediately? What was that? Something like that.
Wow. That would turn me off.
Yeah, it was like
I think I don't know. I feel like when we're growing up, like dating and all, like I have this I don't know if you call it toxic or what, but like when girls ditch me, or like when they show that they're maybe they're interested in something else, or like they're interested in someone else, like I always felt like that was something that I was drawn to. Not answering your question really.
wait.
Oh.
So
But-
when they are
You know what I
like
mean? I
Oh,
don't
it's like you want
Get
something you
lah.
cannot have lah.
a little bit.
like when they're talking about another guy.
What
or
they
some
don't
shit.
want me?
It's like, oh, what you do today? I was like, oh, I was with Aaron. I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
It's like
okay.
Then I would like
One
I
eye
would
one.
like go home and like emo about it, but like at the same time, like it makes me feel like, oh, like this is the one, that kind of vibe. Huh? I don't know how to explain.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I tell you.
What do you mean?
Dude, what the fuck?
I will
don't
go
know,
home and
maybe-
emo, but it made me realize that this is the one.
Yeah, it's
I
like
love her because she
I love
don't
her
like
because she
me.
doesn't like me. Like, what the fuck?
almost. Yeah, like when my current girlfriend, like when we went out on our first or second date,
Dude? Right, she was
like,
married lah, basically.
No, she was like after the date, she was like, oh, you know, like I'm gonna meet this other guy. I was like, whoa.
Oh, I
It's
do
like,
that
bro.
too. Eh.
Oh, like
Yeah,
is it
yeah.
the transparent?
As
That-
in-
like the transparency that you
Like,
respect?
It's like the for me, like when I don't know, maybe I fucked up in the head, or like in my head, like I think like this is happening, and like for some reason it brings me back to like this emo phase or whatever. And then like I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I'm too drunk like, not to explain
Okay,
it.
one simple explanation is like Hermes bag. Like, would you want it if it's so readily available? Like you have to wait
Or
list for it,
or the
right?
bag.
Yeah,
bag,
it's like
yeah. Hermes, okay.
normal human nature. Like if
Maybe.
she got a lot of options, then you like try harder, lor. Like you show how special you are. And for guys, right, what would make them more in love with this girl is when they put in more effort. It's like normal thing. If you put in so much effort, you will wonder like what went wrong? Why she don't want? What did I
the chase?
Almost like
the effort that you put in. The amount of times
Right.
you think about
So
her.
if a girl that you're talking to, Jovan, is not talking to another guy, she's like you'll be like, I'm turned off by this, then you chow.
I won't say I'm turned off, but I for some reason in a masochistic way, like I'm a bit turned on by a girl who doesn't really like me fully. I mean, I think in between the time that like I was in love with the girl from secondary school, and like at the time my girlfriend, I like dated a bunch of girls from Tinder as well, and like none of them ever worked out until like I met my current girlfriend on Tinder as well when I was like 21 or 20, can't remember. But yeah, so in that time I dated like a bunch of really like different spectrum one. It's like crazy. It was like there was a girl from JB.
Sick, dude.
wow,
Yeah, there was a
You're
girl that
one
did from
of those,
JB. Yeah, it was crazy. I like so then like
got
you know,
Vietnam
like-
one,
no, it's like
Korean, huh?
no, it's not like that. It's just like you know, like
Banbu.
JB girls from JB come to
Pretty,
Singapore quite
yeah.
often, right? I suppose. So when you swipe, it just so happens, and then like I committed my life to going to JB.
All
and
the
like,
JB girls can't find meet him. You know
it
it's
was,
him
it
already.
was fucked up though. It was shagged.
Interesting.
Why
Interesting.
fucked up? Like what's wrong with JB girls?
No, I mean like you have to fucking cross a border to meet.
Low key
I
or
don't know,
DRL.
like, yeah, and like
Mafan.
you know, it was tough, man. And then like maybe it was just a girl or whatever, but like it was just like I'm drawn to like these type of girls to a certain extent, like you know those that don't like me back
Right.
that much.
But I understand.
It's just one thing what you
It's just
cannot
the way
really
you
have, like, I
say.
guess.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
thinking about it. If you date someone in JB, right? Like, do you think that she expects you to pay the bill always because of the exchange rate?
Oh my goodness.
I can't remember if I did, but yeah, it was like
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that
Well,
an actual question?
No, I was just a
no.
thought. I'm a thinking out loud kind of guy. Ed Sheeran and that.
Well, back to you, ladies. Right? What are something that guys do? And bros, take note. That would be an immediate turn off for you, like a red flag. What would it be?
I think like for girls, you can always agree. Like the very classic one is when you look at how they treat other people around them.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah. I cannot take it when, let's say, if it's a group setting and then like that guy gives the same amount of attention that he's supposed to give me, and we are supposedly a thing. Not official yet, but a thing. Like if
Treat you like this any other guy, lah. Like
yeah, I
one
want
of the
to
guys.
feel special, you know. So
Okay.
if you make that girl like giggle in a certain way, then I will be like, what the fuck?
But it's really funny. What's the issue?
It's like flirting kind
No, you can laugh, but like, yeah. You know, there's a different kind of that kind. I don't know how to
Okay.
explain, but like you will feel it one. Like you will feel like, oh my god, like what fuck is going on?
I think like the one I was referring to was more like waiter, waitresses, like service staff,
being
that
rude,
kind. Yeah, like how they
True-
treat other people
true
around all these
colours.
people, right? Like it really makes a difference to I feel like it's a little bit if you look into the future, if you see a relationship with this guy, right, it's gonna be how he treats you next time.
Yeah. You want your kid to act like that to the waitress? I'll slap my kids. Yeah, oh my goodness.
Right. So what about like in the context of texting, like certain things like, because I a girl I don't know whether this is the only reason, but I would like to say that it's the only reason. A girl stopped texting me, right? Because I would text in a way where like instead of fucking having a full paragraph, I'll have multiple texts.
Oh my god. Actually, I do that.
I do that also.
Yeah.
It's
It's normal,
It's
right?
not.
But then this chick, and I'm sure it's the only fucking reason ghosted me because of it.
You sure
Yeah,
not?
but
You sure?
yes, I'm
Really?
sure.
She told you that?
Yes.
She told you.
No, she didn't tell me she was ghosting me lah, but she said like oh my god, stop doing this or whatever. It's damn annoying. And I'm like, I thought she was
It's
a joke.
just
Then
her
she ghosted
pet
me lah.
peeve lah.
Yeah.
That's weird, dude.
That's legit the only reason. Yeah, but anything like in that texting space, you think?
Texting
To me, like if they just take them long to respond, then I just like okay lor.
Yeah, like
What
It's
is
probably not-
damn long? Like okay.
Like
okay,
can
It's like-
can don't say anything for one whole day one.
yeah.
For one whole
Like,
day.
what the fuck were we even talking about?
Yeah. Then I just like okay, then you just kind of get the message. This person probably not very interested.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he like you, he'll make time.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know about that. Okay. For me, right, and I'm probably wrong lah because I'm an asshole.
Thanks, Siri.
Siri, you better understand how Clement is an
Bro,
asshole.
Siri
okay?
just fucking fuck you.
Whoa.
Siri just like roasted me out of nowhere.
Why?
Okay,
He just say he don't understand.
Siri's
that you're
on your
an
side, man.
asshole,
Siri's on your side.
No, I was trying to.
This is why you're single, man. You choose Siri away.
I
Because
was
he's
trying to back myself up. Do you have any like final thoughts about dating right now? Let's go to the happily attached people first, lah. Raine, you hold back first.
Hey, before the happily attached, got a lot of weird stuff happen, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, you agree, right? Got a lot of weird. Not saying that they are weird, but they are weird. But like,
I'm weird.
but
I'm the weird one.
They just don't vibe, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe their humor is different or whatnot. I went on a date, right? I mean, I talked to this guy for maybe 2 weeks, like just now what I said. Then when we went on that date, right? He kind of like, I kind of like told him like, oh, I'm actually not interested, but I'm okay to be friends on text. Then he said, yeah, sure.
I could see from the
Like I don't
version
mind talking to you lah. Like then he said can. Then we went on like a
Liar.
meetup, right? He said that it would just be him and his friends. Then I found out it was a triple date. So it's like yeah,
Oh my God.
he set me up, you know. Like
Wait, first time you meeting a fella, you become
Yeah,
one triple
yeah.
date.
it was
See
a
you lah.
triple
What do you mean he
date.
set you up? As in like with someone
He didn't
else?
tell me. He said with my uni friends. So I thought like it was just a drinking session lah. Like I'm down for that. Like I can click with that person, so it's fine. But during that triple date, right? They were quite quiet, so I had to go and disturb his friend. So that's one thing. And then he started like give me your hand. He started to like, okay, let's say my hand is under the table. Then he suddenly like he
For the
just
audio
suddenly tried
listeners,
to like
Charlene is putting her hand on Jovan's hand.
yeah, he would suddenly like touch a bit, then like oh like that. Then I asked him like, what are you doing? He
Trying to
said,
hold your hand.
I just want to hold you. Like, huh? Which one you hold? Like what?
For the
I was so,
non-Chinese
like,
speaking
the Chinese
listeners,
come out, bruh.
it's why you don't want to hold me?
I felt so betrayed. I was so angry. Then my excuse was like, my mom asked me to go home eat dessert.
Eat dessert.
At 12 a.m. Yeah, 12 a.m. My mom asked me to go home eat dessert.
Yo,
I feel like I was the guy that Charlene is describing at some point. A little bit, you know, like yeah, you know,
Like, don't know
in a
how
weird
to-
way. Like I think all I wanted like growing up was for someone to love me lah, or to love someone else.
bro.
That's
Yeah,
fine, but
really.
I set the boundary with that guy already. What?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so it's like a bit weird if he.
Oh yeah, I mean okay.
No, but here's the
Yeah,
thing.
usually I
to
would
him,
respect the
he's
boundaries,
like, I
but-
still got a chance because she's still talking to me.
Yeah, I mean,
That's why like I feel like it will be so simple if like people just like say like okay if I don't want to talk to you like fuck off. I'm actually cool with people ghosting because like that is the ultimate like no I don't want to talk to you anymore, I'm gonna fuck off. Like if you I don't know, for me like if you staying friends and like you know like talking to someone
Grey line.
especially like when you know someone's interested in you, like that for me is like the one where I feel like it's tough lah. Like I'd rather someone just ghost me completely.
Yeah. That's
But
my
yeah.
fault lah.
No, I mean,
Your story reminded me of something actually, like the triple date one. Because me and my friend, like, we didn't know at that time, but there were these two guys who were friends, and they both liked us at the same time, right?
They both what at the same time?
They liked us at the same time, but we both didn't like them.
Huh? Wait.
wait, what was
Wow.
it?
Okay, we called the guy A and B, okay? So A liked me, B liked my friend.
Aaron and Bill.
Yeah.
Okay.
My
So-
God.
We didn't know that
Your
they
friend
knew each
what
other.
letter?
Huh?
Your friend what letter?
C, yeah.
Okay, we call him Charles.
Huh? It's a go.
It's a go.
Charlene. Damn it.
Chloe.
Chloe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Aaron and Bill like me and Chloe, but they were trying to set up this surprise thing that sounded like a double date,
Cute ah.
but we didn't like them, and we made it pretty clear.
How you tell them?
Like, just we like don't really respond much to them, or like we already say that we don't want a relationship.
Yeah.
Like we already tell them we don't want
No, but
relationship.
guys, we are built to be resilient.
Guys different.
Yeah, dude. Like we're like, oh, she don't want a relationship for now. What? You
Oh
know,
my
or like,
goodness.
No, hang on. It's like, oh, she's not interested. For now, what? She haven't seen the real me. You know.
Maybe I'm the
Yeah,
one.
yeah. That's how guys work, dude. We are resilient, and that's how we built this amazing country today. I
Our
wanted to clap.
president is
wanted to clap, I
female,
think.
yeah?
Just say that, bro.
What the fuck, eh?
Okay, I'm kidding. Yeah, please carry on.
Yeah. So like I told C about this because I was like, wait, this is kind of weird. I told C about it. I told Chloe, and then she was like, okay lah, I think never mind lah, we just say we cannot make it lah. So we told them we cannot make it. And then in the end they told us, like, Aaron told me, oh, actually we're going to bring you to XXX cafe. And then you were supposed to see that girl there.
That girl
And it
is
was supposed to
Chloe?
be, and it was supposed to be like a surprise. And then I just said,
Why is the fella surprising you with a girl that you're talking to?
I don't know.
Like a double date surprise.
Yeah, like a double date surprise.
Oh.
Yeah,
Going
and
out at the same
then
time.
and then after that I just pointed out, it seems like a double date. And then he was like, no lah, it's not lah, it's not. It's just going out with friends only.
Then why need to surprise?
That's why.
His face damn jiao.
That's why. Then I was like, I just like, oh, okay. Like, what you want me to say?
he's
I
shy.
call you out a bit, then but I call you out already, then like you just like deny. But fair enough, you paiseh.
Yo.
But how do I go about dealing with these kind of situations, man?
No, okay. You know, like every time I hear stories about this, right?
Yeah.
Especially it's from like real life, like not just like a comment or whatever, right? And I hear stories about this, right? I can understand why it sucks sometimes to be dating guys. Cause bro, we do a lot of stupid shit, dude. Like, what this fella trying to do, lah?
When you're in love.
No. It's
Love
not
is
even.
love,
It's like you're getting called out and everything like that. You're trying to just like bro. I don't know. Yeah, I swear to God, there. I feel bad for the ladies that have to deal with this. But to be fair, I'm sure there are stuff that I've done before that, you know, certain ladies are talking about on a podcast. And yeah, get your views, dude. But I would say, dude, I'm sorry. As a man, I would like to apologize to all the ladies out there. We will try better. lah. But that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for tuning to the Liquid Courage Show, world's #1 podcast. See you in the next show. Be sure to like, share, subscribe to our YouTube page, and also follow us and rate us 5 stars on Spotify. Yes, if you are, driving or having sex, you should not be watching us. It's very dangerous and disrespectful. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Liquid Courage Show for, some behind the scenes and the best bits of this amazing show. It's been an amazing experience filming with you guys. This was so fun. This day started out very strange.
fun.
Yeah, I like to say. So I'm just speaking for myself. I had a good time. What about you guys? Please say this.
Oh, okay lah. so lah.
You hear that?
That was nice.
Charlie said, "Oh, okay lah. I'm gonna tattoo it on myself later." Right? Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and that's it. Cheers.